Life is a very delicate thing. Life depends on very specific factors to our eyes that, as far as we have knowledge about, must be fairly constant. We cannot talk about life on the universe, since we are actually talking about life on Earth, since we never really found life outside Earth. Life needs a lot of very specific factors, but some of the most important are water, distance to the sun, time for evolution, the atmosphere, and the mass of the planet, but there are many more. Water is one of the most fundamental factors for life, just because of the simple fact it's liquid at Earth's average temperature. It will allow molecules to flow through cell membranes and keep a constant exchange of materials with the inside and outside of cells. The distance to the sun is another vital factor for life. About 4 billion years ago, the sun was 30% fainter than at present. As the sun brightens, the habitable zone drifts outward. The small region where Earth is called the habitable zone. If a planet would remain within the habitable zone over the entire age of the solar system, they would be called the continuously habitable zone. If we're not in the habitable zone, we will be either too cold or far too hot. A constant habitable zone is very important for life, as temperature is stable through its history, allowing for life to evolve. Our sun will be fairly stable for nearly 100 billion years after its birth, but a star 50% more massive than the sun enters its red giant stage after only 2 billion years. When a star becomes a red giant, its brightness increases by a factor of 1,000, and the habitable zone retreats greatly beyond its original bounds. If the sun is just a bit bigger, there wouldn't have enough time for life to evolve. Life needs time, and our suns provide just enough time, light, heat, and energy. It's just perfect. The atmosphere is equally as important as the rest of the factors, as it helps the stability of temperature, and even more, it controls and stabilizes the weather. The discovery of a remarkable chemical process known as the CO2 silicate cycle that on Earth acts as regular thermostat to keep the planetary temperature within its healthful limits. As noted before, the temperature must be stable, warm or cold enough. Life cannot exist, as we know about, without it. Maybe some simple unicellular life forms may live in a bit colder or hotter temperatures, but still, a mild change would kill all life. Atmosphere plays a crucial role in stabilizing temperature and keeping Earth warm. The mass of a planet is also very important. Low heavy metal composition of a planet will affect tremendously as it affects the atmosphere too much. Gas giant and molten planet can't really hold an atmosphere. A planet with low density cannot hold an atmosphere, as the range of liquid water shortens without its atmospheric pressure.